Hello, and welcome to the Venue Coach Blueprint for Owners. I'm Kyle Labar. This podcast is all about helping you fill your wedding venue with more bookings, earn more from each one, and keep your customers happy for a long time. We'll also talk about some tough times and big lessons that I've learned along the way. Let's dive in together and make your venue the best spot for weddings. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Venue Coach. Today is a daily tip on techniques for keeping your venue staff motivated. And really what we like to do at ours is we have a couple of key players, which are our managers. And I know that some venues have just a sales rep who does the tours, does all the communication with prospects until they book, and then they have, like, I have a client that has their setup like this, and then they have their fulfillment team that handles all the communication from that point on until the end of the night of their big event. And so that's a great setup. We have ours where our manager handles everything from sales to fulfillment, and then we also have coordinators, and we have other day of staff that come in and help as well. And so the big thing that we like to do for our most important jobs, which is the sales and the management, is to align our incentives. So we want them to be rewarded for their efforts. And while we have them on salary, we also include commission opportunities for them for getting sales quotas and things like that. So that helps keep them motivated and aligned. We have monthly incentives as well as annual incentives. And then for our regular staff, our event staff, when they come in, we will also incentivize them at times by giving tips, especially in instances where guests don't tip as well as we would hope. We can split that up between them, and we also just offer a competitive pay so that they're happy to come and work for us. And really, I know I'm talking a lot about money right now, but that's just one avenue of it. The other piece of keeping your staff motivated and happy is actually being able to take care of them and showing that you're going to. Now, not every time in your business are you going to take care of your staff individually, because you have to take care of the business as a whole. However, if you're upfront and communicating with your staff, they will appreciate that. Let them know clearly defined tasks that they're expected to do, and then let them know that they can come and talk to you if they have issues, or if there's some ways that that you can help improve the work environment, because that's all going to lead to having a better experience for your staff. And so what we want to do is just make sure that people are happy to come work for us, that they know that they're going to get taken care of, not just in pay, but we're actually going to take care of what we can on the back end to help make their jobs easier, and setting up standard operating procedures and guidebooks and things like that so that they don't have to guess at what to do every time they come in, especially if they're not coming in very often. If you have a rotation of staff that fills in, maybe they might come in once or twice a month, or maybe once or twice a quarter. And so if you have a good guidebook for them to use while they're there, and operating procedures that are easy to follow, then you're going to have a better motivated staff, or a more highly motivated staff who want to work for you and who will have job satisfaction. Then the other piece is just being able to grow in your business. And it is limited in our industry. Once you're the venue manager, unless you're planning on expanding to other venues and having multiple, like more than 5 venues, that sort of thing, or more than 3 even, then there's really not a lot of room for growth beyond being the manager at a single location. And so, are you able to increase their pay a little bit at a time over the year, or every 6 months, that sort of thing? Um, that obviously has to align with how profitable you're being, and are you raising rates and things like that. But it's something to consider. So, anyways, these are some tips that I was thinking of while thinking about how to keep the staff motivated, and I hope it was useful for you. If it was, please subscribe and stay tuned for the next one.